Hey guys, so don't mind what I'm wearing. I'm hanging out in my pajamas because I'm going to work in about an hour. But before I went to work, I had this idea. I can't remember if I had an idea or if one of you guys told me to do this. But if you think about all the times that we buy all these new palettes. We buy all these new palettes all the freaking time. And once we get the new palettes, we forget about the old palettes. Pretty much. Like the old Morphe 35O or the Lorac Pro palette or the Modern Renaissance palette or the chocolate bar palette. Like those are just some of the ones that I have, and I never use them anymore because I get so caught up in using the new stuff and what's like what I've spent my money on recently. So I kind of wanted to do like a throwback sort of series where I do looks using all of the old palettes like these I haven't used. Oh my god, it's been such a long time. The Carly Bible palette, the Metal Matte palette, the Sweet Peach palette, just palettes that everyone kind of just forgot about. Like nobody talks about them anymore, nobody uses them anymore, and it's like they're still amazing palettes, but they just don't ever get talked about anymore. So today I wanted to use the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette because I have had this palette since I lived in New York, and that was like 3 or 4 years ago. And look at it, it still looks brand new. Mind you, this was the palette that I used almost every single day. Like there was not a day that went by that I did not use this palette. So I figured I would just use it because why not? So we're just gonna go right into it. And if you guys do like this series, please let me know down below and let me know if there's any old palettes that you do want me to do. I mean, if I have them, then I'll do them, but yeah, we're gonna get straight into it. So I'm starting off by priming my eyes with the same primer that I always use, the Too Faced 24-Hour Shadow Insurance, and I'm gonna throw that all over my eyes. Want to use the same thing that I always use. And I literally just got back home from doing a wedding. Well, doing makeup for a wedding. And now I'm getting ready to go to work. So it's been a busy day. But it's better keeping myself busy. I'm not sure if any of you guys, I mean, I know most of you guys that are from Puerto Rico or are Puerto Rican or have family over there, we're all kind of feeling the same way, like desperate for answers, anxious for communication. So keeping myself as busy as possible is working in my favor. I'm gonna start off in the palette doing the same thing that I always do, which is setting my eyes with kind of like a beigey color. So I'm gonna take this color right here. I've had this palette for so long that when this palette first came out, they didn't have the names written on the palette, and now they do. So I think this color, I'm pretty sure this color is called White Chocolate. And I'm just taking it on a fluffy brush and just laying it all on here. Just so that everything blends super easily. And it's funny because every time people ask for like a really good everyday palette when I'm at work, this is the palette that I tell them to go to because it has so many good neutrals, it has so many good transition shades, it has the browns, it has the warm colors, but it also has pops of like burgundy and green and all that. So I love this palette. Now I'm going to go into this shade right here. This is probably one of my favorite shades, and I'm almost positive it's called Salted Caramel. And I'm going to go into a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to throw that into my crease just to get a transition area started. And with that same brush, I'm also going to pick up this color right here, which I have no idea what the name is, but it's more of like a taupey brown, and I'm just going to put that a little bit lower in my crease just so we can have this as like a neutral brown rather than something so warm and peachy. Now I'm going to go in with a brush a little bit more dense, and I'm going to pick up this color right here, which it might be called Milk Chocolate. I don't know. And I'm just gonna bring that lower in my crease. And I just bought the LA Girl, like HD, whatever it's called, foundation. This one right here, and that's what I'm wearing right now. And it looks really pretty on the skin. I'm starting to get pretty dewy right here because I was sweating bullets earlier doing makeup. So yeah, how do you guys like it? Do you guys like it? Like they had a ton of hype on YouTube and like the internet for a while, and then it just died off. So I was like, I want to try it. I'm gonna pick up a little bit more of salted caramel just to throw in my transition area again, just to blend everything out. Now with an even smaller brush, I'm gonna pick up the color that. I think that's called dark chocolate, I'm pretty sure. And I'm using browns for the most part right now. I'm not sure what I want to do on my lid, but we'll see. And you guys know I love my all matte eye looks, but I want to try to force myself to do some shimmer. I'm gonna add a little bit more on this side just to match the intensity. Now I kind of want to take a little bit of this burgundy shade that's right here. I think this is called like cherry, something with a cherry. I don't know. I could totally be making that up. Not too sure. But I'm going to pick that up on a flat shader brush, and I just want to add that kind of like in between. This color just looks like brown. That's lame. Like, it doesn't look very burgundy, but it looks very browny. So now I'm going to take my NYX glitter primer, and I'm going to use this just to pop all over my eyelid. I'm just going to use a flat shader brush like this, and I'm going to pick up the product and just carve my eyes out. I'm not going to carve my eyes out, I'm going to carve my lid out. So now I'm going to pick up another shader brush, and I'm going to go into, should I do this green, this cool green, or should I do a gold and do this green on the bottom? I'm going to do a mixture of these two right here. And I'm just going to pack that onto the lid. Ooh, that's pretty. So we kind of have like a half cut crease here. I'm gonna do the same thing with this eye. Look how big my eyelids look. Watch out. Now I'm just gonna take this little brush and I'm just gonna blend these edges together. Now I'm gonna take this color. I don't know the name of it either. It's a really pretty like inner corner highlight. We're just gonna pop that in there. And I never use shimmery colors underneath my brow. But today I feel like it. And I shouldn't because I haven't cleaned up my brows, but whatever. Now I'm gonna pop some lashes on, and I'm gonna use some Ardell Double Ups Demi Wispies. I haven't measured them to my eye. And while my lashes are drying, I'm just gonna put on some mascara, and then I'm gonna do my lower lash line as well. And I'm just gonna use my Benefit roller lash. On my lower lash line, I'm gonna take some of this Sephora Collection Chubby Stick pencil thing. It's green, and I'm gonna put that in my waterline and also smudge it on the bottom. Now taking the green, my lashes are drying on top of it, so I don't wanna pick it up. Now taking the green from the palette and this tiny detailer brush, I'm just going to smudge all of the bottom out. And just picking up a little bit of salted caramel, I'm just going to use that to blend the bottom out. Now some mascara on the lower lashes. So guys, that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully you guys are gonna want to see more of this series. Just let me know down below if this is something that you like, and I will definitely do more of them. I like the way this look turned out, and I'm glad that I popped open an old palette because I haven't used this in such a long time. Please subscribe if you guys haven't already. I'll see you guys in my next video, and let me know, you guys decide. Do you want to see a look on the Lorac Pro palette or the Metal Matte palette from Kat Von D next? Which one do you guys want to see? Let me know down below, and that's the next one that I'll do. I'll probably do it next week. So stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.